Hi again.
Hi, Mandy.
It's your sign.
Yes, Leo, Leo.
Okay, so we're doing the fire signs. We're doing the tarot readings for the new moon in Cancer. That's why we're doing these readings. It's on the 21st of June. So it's a message or a bit of guidance, advice, don't know, whatever it says. Okay. If you are one of the three fire signs. So if your sun or moon or rising sign is in Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, these are the tarot readings for you for these couple of days, like what to do on this new moon, which is all about setting new intentions, new goals, and feeling. It's kind of like feeling right about it because it's a deeply emotional sign, Cancer. And it's also like deeply to do with the home and the family and all that sort of thing. That might come up, I don't know. But anyway, plus we're going to have Khalid's special bonus card. I'm doing 4 cards. My 4th card will be a general card about all the fire signs. And then Khalid's doing a bonus card, which is related to anybody who happens to have in their birth chart a new moon relating to one of the fire signs. So if the phase of your moon, and not many people are going to know that, but that's not that difficult to find out. And you can message me or you can message Khalid, right? We are happy to tell you where your moon is, what your rising sign is, and what your phase of your moon is. And once we've told you, or you've found it out from elsewhere, that is it forever. You know that is yours, that you own that. But you will need to know your date, time, and place of birth. And the date means the year of birth as well. Okay, so what is the message for the fire people? Okay, now the moon is not necessarily, water, the moon in Cancer is not necessarily that compatible with the fire signs, because fire can put out water.
Yeah.
But we're just going to have to kind of like see what comes up. Because I think the fire can be quite useful, like that with that Mars that you spoke about in the first video. The first video that we filmed today is about the kind of the new moon in general and about that particular moon. And Mars is quite strategically placed. So, you know, if you're interested to know a little bit more that ties in with these tarot readings, watch our first video. These are all short videos. Okay. Yeah. So if you have your sun, moon, or rising sign in either Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, what is the message for this new moon coming up in Cancer on the 21st of June at 7:44 in the morning in Cambridge, and however that relates to your time zone? Okay. Right. Don't forget to start shuffling yours, Khalid, ready for the 5th card. But if you can resonate with the sign of Aries, either because the sun, the moon, or your rising sign is there, here is your message. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so if you are anything to do with Aries, it is time for you to kind of actually, on this new moon, look at your values. And I really mean look at your values. What is important to you? What are you grateful for? What do you have? It might be something that you've achieved, or it might be something that you own or possess, or it might just be a person that you care about. It doesn't matter what it is. This is something that is of deep importance to you. It's in Cancer. This is an emotional new moon. It's in Cancer, and it's time for you to show a bit of gratitude. Not just a bit of gratitude, I would even say a bit of practical love and care for something or someone that is important to you, that needs to be nurtured. It's the Queen of Coins. She's gorgeous. So it's time to sort of like bring out the caring side, Aries people. But you, at the end of the day, you are Aries. It is a cardinal sign. It is all about kind of like triggering something into action. And Aries can be about the self. So it might be something, a project or something that you've created that could do with a little bit of attention, you know, to give it a new lease of life. I mean, look at her. She's sitting there adoringly, you know, like whatever this thing is, she absolutely adores it. And look at her garden, and the bunnies are out, and everything is abundant in her life. And that, Aries people, is, you know, what you need to be kind of like, what's the word? Aspiring to. And I kind of think Aries is a very aspiring sign. So, yeah, you know, start to sort of see what you should be looking after and what is important to you, and pay it some attention. That is the message for Aries. You are laughing about that, Khalid, and I don't know why.
No. It's just because I got struck by the color of the Queen's robe. As you were talking about Aries, it was just coming at me
yes,
as very, very bright red, like fire.
Yes, that's true, actually. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And yeah, she does not have that beautiful garden because she just sits there and wishes for it to be beautiful. She does what is necessary to make that garden grow. So yeah, so that's what we're getting for Aries. How about the Leo? Here it comes. Okay. Oh, hear that fly buzzing around my head. The gardener's coming onto the moon.
I'm excited about your reading.
Right, okay, Leos. Need to think about this one. Leo, I think you are naturally creative, sociable. I kind of think you like to be amongst kind of like-minded people and friends. And I'm kind of like under the impression, maybe it's because of the current situation that has limited pleasure. And I'm talking about pleasure for the sake of pleasure. However you may interpret that, I think over this Cancer new moon, I think you need to make a little bit of an effort to recreate whatever you find pleasurable in whatever way you can. If you can go and sit in someone's garden, you know, even if you have to be a meter away from them, go and do it. Go and actually do it. Like, I'm not even going for creative projects or kind of things that kind of like necessarily are leading to anything other than pure fun. But I kind of like think you've been missing out on having the fun, Leos, and I kind of feel whatever it takes to recreate that under present circumstances, make that happen for yourself a week from now, whatever your personal curfew details are, within that boundary, have some fun. Capital F, fun. 3 of Cups reversed for the Leos. I think your fire on fun has been quite somewhat put out, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's time to sort of recognise that this is a new moon in Cancer, which is about feeling good. So, yeah, I mean, you know, you're going to have to do it within the kind of restrictions that we've got. But I think you can make more of an effort. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, how about the Sagittarians? Very nice. Okay, well, these are all quite different from each other. Okay, Sagittarius. I'm really sorry about this. My dog is barking. I'm just going to pause this recording for 1 second to shut the door so I'm not distracted. I'm back. And she stopped barking. Okay, right. Sagittarius on this Cancer new moon. Okay. I'm actually kind of like, I'm feeling the kind of the sort of philosophical side here of Sagittarius, you know, that kind of allowing yourself to kind of like get kind of like out there in the universe, and what is life all about, and kind of like, how do you yeah, I'm really feeling this with the Sagittarius. I'm feeling this voyage of adventure, but to some sort of higher dimension. That's what I'm honestly getting for the Sagittarians on this new moon. I think the Sagittarians should shut themselves away and meditate and do whatever it takes to kind of transport yourself out there into the universe. This is what I'm getting, out into the universe, and find some, and take some step towards discovering who you are and how you fit in with all of that. Did that make sense, Khalid? You
Yeah.
look a little bit bewildered. I've got the
No, because the message is deep.
I got the star card. I feel it's deep for the Sagittarians, but I feel it's beautiful. And I just feel, you know, you don't have to take on earthly responsibilities. Just be yourself and kind of enjoy and indulge in who am I in relation to this whole great big universe.
Lucky Sagittarians.
That's what I got. That is what I got for the Sagittarians. And
That's
I kind of feel the Sagittarians are the great sort of, you know, explorers, and it's all about other cultures. Well, I just feel this is about other worlds. I mean, go there. Do it on the new moon. Have a new experience. You know, I don't know, find a yoga position or something. I don't know, whatever it takes to do something spiritually new. I'm going very spiritual and very kind of humble and natural at the same time. Okay. Funnily enough, the fire sign, I haven't done the final one, but on the fire signs, on the water signs, I got fiery cards. I got the Magician, and I got the kind of the 10 of Wands, and I got the 7 of Wands. And on the fire signs, I got the Queen of Coins, 3 of Cups, reverse, and the Star. I got kind of watery, kind of receptive sort of cards. Isn't that strange? So, you know, like other way round. It's almost like a big swapsy thing. But what is the one card to tie all of the fire cards together? Whoa, this is interesting. I've had this message already, and now I'm getting it for everybody. But I'm actually feeling the message is slightly different for the fire signs than it was for the water signs. I got the Magician reversed. And I am actually feeling for the fire signs, your natural instinct might be to be very active and very kind of, you know, like going out there. Whereas with the water signs or the Aries, not the Aries, the Cancer, it's like you need to take action. Don't just rely on the law of attraction. I feel for the fire signs, it's kind of, it is actually saying calm down, the kind of the action and the fire. For the fire signs, it's look at nurturing what you already have. That's what I got for like the Aries. For the Leo, it was like, don't worry about work or progress or anything like that. Have some actual fun. That is what is missing. Have some actual pure fun, however you interpret that. And for the Sagittarius, it was just allow yourself to be transported into the kind of like the ether somehow, into some much bigger place for a couple of days. And it's like, no, don't start to try and manifest, you know, big, huge goals. Not over these 2 days, not for the fire signs. Interesting.
Very interesting. Yes.
But what happens if you are a moon phase, a new moon phase personality that relates to one of these fire signs? What if that is you? And if you don't know, which you very well may not know, you might truly not know this, message us with your date, time and place of birth, and we will get you that information. But we do need the date, time and place of birth to be accurately able to do that. What is the message for those people, Khalid?
Right. So, what's the message from the tarot for anyone with a new moon moon in their birth chart, and either the sun or the moon or the rising sign in any of the fire signs that Mandy just read for? Wow.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Oh, this is amazing. So this is the Ace of Pentacles upright.
Nice.
Very nice. So you need to pay attention. You need to pour more attention. You need to pour more attention to a gift, a talent that you already have.
Mm.
And I'm feeling like, yes, I'm feeling like it's something you were born with. It's kind of like a gift of providence. And you need to really kind of work with your attentiveness so that you can be more aware of what this gift is and really bring out its potential. And maybe because this is an earth card, I don't think this is a potential, like I don't think the results that you would get if you directed your attention toward this gift would come out in the short term.
Right.
I definitely feel they would come out in the long term.
Right. Okay.
And as I'm looking at this coin that the hand, you can see the card here, the Ace of Pentacles.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
The coin is shining. It's really shining, and the hand handing it to you is it's just looking very generous to me, very generous. So look at something that you already have. New moon phase personality people with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius.
I mean, there's such a massive connection between that and the Queen of Pentacles. If you're in Aries and you are a new moon personality in Aries, I mean, that is giving you a lot more kind of specifics on what you need to be nurturing. It is something that you already have. It's a gift. It's something within you. I mean, that's such a strong connection. What do you think about that, what you have just said relating to Leo? If you were a new moon personality and kind of like I said, go and have some fun, it's like you're missing having fun. So maybe you kind of need to kind of look at something that you always found as fun, that you know what I mean, that with a bit of creativity that could be recreated even within the kind of current restrictions.
Yeah, I think that's a beautiful connection to make, actually. It really makes sense.
Yeah. So it's not new fun. This is kind of revisiting fun. Something that's been fun before can be fun now just in a different kind of way. And finally, you know, I kind of like feel that if you are a new moon phase personality type person and it relates to the Sagittarius kind of thing, I just feel you've probably already had these sort of like spiritual retreat things. This is the weekend to kind of revisit some of those in whatever way, like reach out to kind of perhaps people online that you did a retreat with or something in the past to help you on that kind of like journey next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it kind of just narrows it down a little bit further to a certain little elite group of people who are new moon phase moon people. So yeah,
Very fortunate people. Very fortunate.
yeah, nice. So okay, so like once again, I'm hearing myself say this so much, but if you don't know or you're unsure where your moon, rising sign, or what the phase of your moon is, message either myself or Khalid. We'll leave both of our emails up, or whatever, our contact details. Is that all right at the end?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll
And
leave
I
our
just
details
wanna-
up. Does either of us are capable of getting that information to you so that you can enjoy these videos even more? All right, okay. Next coming up. Oh, did you have something to say?
I just want to say something
Yeah.
because like this ace is so strong. I feel like maybe even if you haven't tried doing something like structured during a new moon before, do make an effort to do something structured, to send out your intention very clearly to the universe, to whatever it is that you identify with out there, because this is a really good time for you to manifest.
And the moon is in its kind of favorite place to be, really.
Yeah, so
In
don't be
Cancer.
just don't just leave it in your head. Actually do something structured and proper for
Yes,
this.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we will be doing the earth signs next.
Yeah.
Okay. So see you in a bit.
Yeah. See you in a bit.